Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Carol and I have something new for you today. I'm bringing out my Stamperia paper pack and it's of lilac flowers. Now a lot of people are, excuse me, a lot of crafters are using composition books and they are repurposing them into junk journals. And I have a couple of booklets here that my son had picked up at different trade shows when, at work for himself. So he gave them to me and he said, if you can do anything with them, I don't need them. So what I did with this one here, it's very similar to this, and it has a pen holder. Well, the paper is it's just a thin cardstock. And then it's a whole booklet of lined paper. And then the back of it, the side, has a pen on it, which I think is just great, So you have everything at hand, the pen, the paper, the journal, whatever you want to use it for. So I did take one of them, and last night I was playing around and I put cardstock on here, and this is also Stamperia, but it's the rose one, and I've used this before in different projects. And because of the elastic on the back to hold the pen, I couldn't cover the whole thing unless I took the pen out, but I like the idea of the pen. So I thought I would just work with it and work around it. Losing my voice, it's that time of day, I guess, I don't know, but it is allergies. So this is, like I said, this is the the rose collection of the Stamperia paper, and they have florals, and it looks like it's a vine of flowers going up on a wall, a brick wall, and then they have all different pieces of it. And this looks to me like it was a roof, like one of those tin wool roofs, not a wolf, a roof. So anyway, I did have this rickrack thing, but because it matches, I thought, let me throw it down. And I also used that paper, but the insides I had to cut around and just kind of stick in paper because this was 8x8. So it, it just didn't work on here unless I used one sheet per side. But I only had a couple of those pages, so I couldn't use. I had to, use the scraps also. But I think it turned out really well. And then I had on my desk, I had some of my rub-ons, and well, these are my rub-ons, and I thought, let me see if it works on this paper, and it did really good. And then I stuck in some teeny florals from Happy Planner, and that's all I did. I just wanted to do a little decorating and see if I can make something out of it. Excuse me. Okay, so I'm going to work on this. On this one today, I'm going to do the same thing, but this had a very similar pen to this one, but because the paper I'm using is purple, I probably could use the one like this, but I thought I would put in my Muji pen because I just love the way it writes. So I'm going to put that back here, and I'm going to pick my papers. Now this is the front cover, and these papers are double-sided, and they are just gorgeous. It has like water splats on here, all throughout. And then you have these lilacs here. I'm trying to move this so you'll be able to see everything. And I like the writing in between. I hope you can see this. And I'm thinking I want to somehow put this on the front cover. And then that's the writing paper. And then we have this here. this floral arrangement, which is so pretty. I just love it. And the colors are so vibrant. And this is the back. It's more writing with florals on top. And here's a fun page. It's flowers and butterflies and more writing. Just very, very pretty, very feminine. And again, the butterflies on this side. And this, I really like this. It has like postcards and writing and music sheets, which I love decorating on the music sheets. And the back of this is just, it's just designs on there, purple designs. These I'm gonna cut up and use as tags inside the journal. And I think this may be a 2-day project, maybe 3. So I'm going to use these as the cards. And then they have this page, which are also, they have two big cards here, journaling cards. And then this here you can use as a bookmark, or you can use it as a side tuck. They have some butterflies here, and then they have a fold-out envelope, which is so fun to make. One of my favorite projects. So this page we'll just cut everything up and use it somehow. And then this is another, I forget what you call this design, but there is a name for it. I just can't think of it. And then we have these journaling cards, and these are just so pretty. And I don't know if you can see how vibrant the colors are online, but when I look inside my camera, it looks like this here looks like a gray, but it's actually a green, like a mint green, and it's gorgeous. Like all of these cards are gorgeous. And behind here again, it's about design again. And then we have more writing. Oh, this is the back. So we can use this for something, and the same with the front cover. We can use the butterflies. So I'm going to leave these two like that, but these here I'm going to put aside because we're going to be using this, that, and I feel like this is 2 cards here. This paper is thick, but this is really thick. I feel, yeah, there is 2. Let me take these apart. Okay, so I'm going to put these aside because these are going to be the decorating ones. These are what I'm going to be using in decorating. So they're going off to the side, maybe a tomorrow thing. And these are the papers that I'm going to be working on. And I'm still leaning toward this for my front cover. Now, from doing this one, I do believe it is 4, I better double check. I think it's 4 3/4 against 7. And it's really difficult because, see, like when I cover this part, because of the wire here, it's going to be white, you know. So anyway, this here I have to think of a topper. I need to get a topper on the front here because this, I just don't like the way this looks. I did this just to give it a little interest and to dress it up a little bit. So I think what I want to do is see if I do 4 3/4 straight from here, I'm going to miss out on some paper, some of this music paper. So what I may do is go a little bit in so I get some of the music paper on there, maybe go to 5, and then just cut a little bit off on the bottom. and then go 7 down. So let's get started. And I think I just I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to wait, let me mark. Oh my gosh, how do I want to do this? I want to mark. I hear it in my head what I want to do, but now it's to say it while I'm trying to measure. I want to measure like 5 from up here, because I want to go above the top. So I think I'm going to do 5, which means I'm still going to have to cut a little bit off. So I'm just going to mark that there. And if I go down from here and go down 7, yeah, I'll just have to cut that little bit off, which is not a big deal because I want to make sure I get the whole flower in. Oh my goodness. Now where's my mark? Where did I put my mark? Holy cow. I put the mark there for a reason, and alright, I'm just gonna, where did I put my mark? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to remark this. Oh, there it is. Now that I measured it. I'm going to just make it a little bit bigger. So I'm going to go there to there. And then I'm going to go down. I hope I'm not confusing you, because I sure am confusing myself, because actually I'm marked it the wrong way. Well, no, actually it didn't. Okay. And then I'm going to go down this way. Now I'm trying to eyeball this mark going straight up there. And I only want to go up to the line. Oh my gosh, let's see if I did this right. Well, it's a little big, but I knew I was going to have to cut. And I can't go all the way to the wires because I'm going to run into it and it's going to bend the paper. Okay, so I'm going to cut. I don't want to cut the top. I want to leave the top on because I want the top of that flower. No, but I can't see this. All right, let's see if I can make that dark enough. And I'm going to pull this down a little bit so I just want to make sure I get it even Steven here. I should have pre-cut it, but I wanted to take you through the whole process of how I do it. You know, there's different ways. People do it different ways. And I think the composition book is, when you do the composition book, it's a little easier, I think, because you're just covering just the plain old top, where I'm trying to, you know, keep it in between. You know, I have these wires here, and I have this crazy little thing here with the pen in there, but I like the pen. I think I cut that too short. I don't know. And I do want to round these. Oh, do I? Because these corners are pointy, like they're straight. So maybe I don't want to round them. I think I cut that a little too short, which is okay, because I'm going to go around the edge, and I can always put lace on there, because I have tons of lace. So I'm going to put the tape on here. Where's my little scissors? I want to make sure I get this tape straight. And as close to the top as I can. I'll tell you, this is quite an easy way to make journals. I have made so many journals with the coffee dyed paper, where you sew them in, and I'll tell you, that is so much fun. It is time consuming, but it is beautiful. So between making the junk journals and planning, I actually was starting to plan inside the journals, because from going back and forth, it was just so much easier. You know, and then I thought, you know what, I'm going to put the journals on hold for a little bit, and I'm going to do okay. So this is going to go on here, but I'm going to keep it at the front edge. So that it fits. Okay, where's my... Oh, you know what I like to do? Stick one right in the middle too, just to give that added... just to give that added hold. Okay, this has to come off. Okay, here we go. Make sure that this is right side up. Oh, how pretty is that? I don't know if you can see. It's hard to see. Let me bring you down a little bit more. Okay, oh, that's pretty. Now I need some kind of lace here. I don't think I have purple, but I do have, I have this here. I had gotten so much different kinds of lace between Amazon and Hobby Lobby. This is hard to see. I see it perfectly, but I think on camera it's hard to see. It does look pretty though. Unless I have green. I do have green. I just don't want to cover up that leaf. If I had a skinny green. I just quickly brought a bag with me of odds and ends that I had for like strips. But there's no green in here. But I'm talking something maybe like this. This here would be perfect if it was green. So I think, let me do what I'm going to do today, and then I'm going to hunt my stash for green, because I think that's going to be the best. Okay, I'm going to put my cutter down here because I will be using it soon. And I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, let's finally cut one. Now this is the inside, and I already put some of this down here, and it looks like I, oh, look at that. I finished this roll of my, I don't think I ever did that before. I finished the roll. Oh my gosh, everything looks so white on camera. I hope it's really not that white. And the back, I did the same thing, and I did not put that there, but I have another roll. I just like to put this down in the middle just for added hold. And this here double-sided tape I get at the dollar store. Oh, look at the back also. The first book I showed you, I had all the things on there, but this one I did not. But I usually do put it in the middle also. All right, so I just have to pick the paper now. So maybe I should think about putting the writing in here. This purple writing on here, and the back cover. Although this is here. This is the front cover. I wonder if I should put this on the back cover, or keep it a little bit more, put something that's a little prettier, and keep the writing part for the inside. Now this is nice too. I like the postcard effect. I like these also. I think I'm going to do the postcard. Wherever it went. Yeah, here we go. Okay, let's see. And I think I'm going to do the inside here. So if I do the postcard here, I'll do that on the inside. So this way I don't have to have all these papers. Okay, let me put this off here. So 7, 4.5. I just want to double check again. How many times do you double check? 4 3/4. 7. 4 3/4 and 7 was the inside. Okay, I'm going to do 4 3/4 and 7. Let me just double check with this. It may be a little big, but I'd rather it be, well, I don't know why it would be longer. And 7. Okay, 4 3/4 and 7. Okay, 4 3/4 and 7. And I'm not going to fuss with. I'm just going to do 4 3/4 and 7. Just, do I want this 4 3/4 and 7? If I say that one more time, 4 3/4 and 7. Okay, I don't know, I just like it all. Okay, I think I'm going to do from the bottom. Four and 3/4. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. I hope I did this right, not too sure. Trying to do it all in one shot. How come this is not coming out? Oh, here we go. I don't know what's... My brain is not in my head today. Let's see. Okay, 4 3/4 and 7. Let's see. Oh wait, was this supposed to be for the back? Yes. Okay, that looks pretty. 4 3/4 and 7. Okay, now four and 3/4. And I'm just going to count 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to go down to the end of Fortunate. I don't know where that line's coming from. This has to be 7. Oh my gosh, I think I'm making more work for myself. I probably should have just, I am. Let's do this, make it easier. And I need one more. This here going off. I'm going to use this if I can. Let's see. This will make 3/4. Will it make 7? Probably not. Oh, it does. Oh my gosh, it does. In fact, I think it's... Oh, but it's going to be sidewards. Like it'll be on the page that way. Does it really matter? I mean, I don't know. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm... Because it's... You know, I could do that. I don't mind. It's just a little tad that came off. That. I'm just going to pull it off. Okay, let's do 4 3/4. 4 3/4. Because this is just like I'm showing you, but it's more of a practice thing, I guess. That sounds good to me. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm at 30 minutes already. So let me get this thrown down and then we'll do the rest in the next video. Get that down there. I really thought I would work up into about 30 minutes, and then I love this paper. Love, love, love the paper. Now I'd want to go to, see, and I already went a little crooked over there because you see black. Well, it doesn't come off there. Could it come up? No, it's stuck. That's down. And then the next time we come back, I'll do the lace and everything. But I just want to get this in here. And I'm sorry this took so long. But it's just a different way of making it, of repurposing a little booklet. But the ones that you get from the dollar store, the composition book, that really goes quicker because you don't have to fight around this here, you know, like these things or the wires, and you just, and the papers fit a little better also. I think I'm going to put this one in the back and put, I think I'm going to, what color is the front? The dark? I think I'm going to put the darker in front. And this one's a little bit long. How much of it is it long? Because I don't want to make it short. Just a little tad. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I want to make sure, well, I'm going to go the front, make sure the front is perfect. Oh, look how pretty that looks. I'm sitting way back like than I normally do on my desk, and I keep going out of. Oh, why do I feel like I'm so high now? Sorry for this. I feel like this is all crooked. I feel like I'm very high and this is all crooked. I don't know what's wrong with this. My apologies if I'm getting you seasick. Okay, so now for this one, I can either go this way. Oh, I like the paper. I like the paper. We're going to go light. We're going to do the lightweight because I like this. I like that down there. Or I can put it up here and then put a pocket down here. Okay, that's what's going to happen. But I think I'm going to have to take this sliver. Oh my gosh. Okay, much better. So when I get done with this, I'm going to end the video and we'll do part 2. Not sure when, but I'll gather all the things. And I promise I'm not going to make it as long as this one. But really, I went through a lot more of the measuring just to show you how I did it. And you probably already did this and are thinking, we know. You know how kids act with their parents. I know. Okay. So there you go. All right, so far this is what we have. This is what you have so far. I don't know. Some things are with my camera here because I feel like, I don't know. It just feels, I feel like I'm so off right now. So anyway, this is my little notebook, and it is repurposed. My notebook that's being repurposed into a junk journal. And then the pen will fit inside here. These little slats are really, really nice. So at least I have the pages on top. So now what's left to decorate, and I'm going to go through my stash and get my purple, because I think the purple ribbon here is going to look pretty. And you know, to tell the truth, when I make my journals, I have lace all over the place, and I can't tell you how much lace I have. So, and sari silk. So that's probably what's going to be going in and around these journals. Okay, so thank you so much, and I do apologize for the length of putting this together, which should have only taken about 15 minutes. So until next time, you have a great day. We'll see you next video. Bye.